Guys, check out these placemats if you're wanting any like DIY materials. I feel like you could do so much with these. I'm gonna grab this white and gray placemat. So I have to be honest, I wasn't sure if this project was going to turn out. So I started by just removing all the tags from the placemat. Next, I wanted to open up the placemat on one side. So I didn't have my seam rippers, so I used one of my Cricut tools just to rip open the seam on one side. And I find that it's best to do this with the side that they stitched last. It usually just comes up better. I'm going to open it up about halfway. I can't believe it's already over. This next part, I was a little unsure if it was going to work out or not because I had to get both of the fabrics away from each other and they kind of pressed them together, but I was able to kind of work it so that I could remove the fabrics without damaging anything. I used one of my scraper tools just kind of help me separate the fabric. Next, I'm going to be using a lumbar support pillow that I already had on hand to put inside of this placemat. I really love the fabric of this placemat and I thought it would make a great pillow for just $2. Now you could stitch this back up, but I wanted to show you how to do this so easily. So I'm just going to hot glue it together on the sides. You want to make sure that it's put together really well. If you need to add some additional hot glue, go ahead and do that as well. But look how great this looks as an accent pillow on my couch. I think it looks great either way. Sconces and wall lights are super popular right now. Everybody's wanting to add these into your house, but sometimes you may not know how to wire it in. So I want to give you an option that you don't have to wire in at all, and it's really affordable. So for this project, you're going to need one of their drying racks, a napkin holder from Dollar Tree. You're also going to need 2 puck lights from Amazon. I'll link them for you down in the description box, and a placemat. My placemat I actually purchased at Walmart. You want to get your drying rack from Dollar Tree because it's definitely going to be a little bit more flimsy and bendable. So I'm going to start with my drying rack, pushing it around my napkin holder to create a nice arch. Once I have it in the right shape, I need to attach the drying rack to my napkin holder. So I started this by adding in some floral wire. And this held it okay, but then I went in with a zip tie and that worked even better to secure it in place. Once you have your base in place, now you can come in and wrap it around the edges. So I found a placemat that fit almost perfectly. I ended up having to cut some of the drying rack down at the bottom. Then I'm just going to wrap the placemat around and I'll hot glue it in the back. I purchased my puck lights in a pack of 2. You're going to have to put a battery in them to make them work. Now to attach these, you're going to use the command strips that were provided. I'm going to put them on the back of my puck lights. Then I'm going to put one on the top of my napkin holder, and the other one I'm going to flip the sconce upside down and put it on the bottom part of my napkin holder. That way, when they're turned on, you're gonna have light illuminating from the top and the bottom. They're touch lights, so all you have to do is touch them to turn them on. You can also get remote ones that are a little bit more expensive if you wanna go that route as well. To attach these to the wall, all you have to do is put some command strips. And here's how it looks on my wall. This one, you guys, it's a hanging solar light for $5. I have a DIY in mind for this one, but Dollar General has a ton of different options. They have these, which would be nice in your yard. They also have this lantern style. Those are $12. And then these go on your fence posts. So a lot of different options here if you're looking for some solar lights, and they're probably going to be a cheaper price point than say like Walmart or Amazon. So for this hanging solar light, I'm going to start by adding some nautical rope to the very bottom of this solar light. So I just used hot glue around the edges and placed the nautical rope in place. I decided to loop the nautical rope through, so one time it would be in the front and the other time it would be in the back on the metal piece. Well, as I was doing this, I realized that it didn't give me the look I was going for, so I decided to take all that out. So I pulled the rope out except for that bottom layer I had already created, and I decided to just loop it around the outside. I wasn't sure exactly how far I was going to go up. I just kind of kept going until I was happy with the look of it. Once I was happy with it, I just cut off the excess and hot glued that in place. And here's a look at how this solar light turned out and looks outside on my tree. If you love DIY videos, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. I post new videos on Mondays and Thursdays. My crafting area after the fall and Christmas season is a wreck. It took me a whole day of cleaning it just to kind of get it back to where I could actually like work in it. And I went through all of my craft supplies and was like kind of figuring out what I wanted to get rid of. And one of the things I found was this globe. I probably thrifted this maybe 9 months to a year ago, and I never did anything with it. And I knew I had to do a project with it. So I started by spraying it completely black. You may have seen this in some high-end stores, and globes are a great thing to find at the thrift store. When I was shopping at Dollar Tree, I also noticed that they had a bunch of new stickers out. So next time you go to Dollar Tree, make sure you check that sticker section. And I found these and I thought they would work perfect for my globe. So I'm just gonna take them off and put them on my globe. I think I ended up adding 4. I just wanted them to be kind of a subtle accent around the edges. And here's how my globe turned out styled. Hey guys, I'm Liz and you're watching my second DIY channel where I post daily DIY videos. You may be familiar with my main channel, Liz Fenwick DIY, but I'm glad that you found me over here on my second channel. Make sure that you're subscribed so you just get notified every day when I post our daily DIY video.